Morgan, fille de Madame Lorna Young, née Smith, est invitée à lire la lettre rédigée par Lorna en hommage à son frère Ronald Smith, membre de l'équipage du Sterling BF 513. Le texte sera lu ensuite en français. Merci.
This is from my mother, Lorna Young. My children and grandchildren know their uncle and great-uncle by my speaking of him and by his photograph. But this is how I remember my brother Ron. I remember watching him practice the haka for when he played hooker for the school first 15. I remember him practicing dance steps, holding a chair up as his partner. He was going to his first high school ball. I remember him as a boxer of some merit, a flyweight and bantamweight champion. On one occasion, when sparring in the living room, his punch went through the wall. My father made a mirror-backed alcove of the hole he created. Then I remember him signing up to join the Air Force. My mother was most reluctant to sign the final papers for him to go to war. I remember cleaning the gilt buttons on his blue uniform and spit and polishing his black shoes, and he would say, "Thanks, Dee." I remember when we kissed and hugged him goodbye at the Ashburton railway station. We went to church after to pray for his safe return. My father, who was not overly religious, said out loud, "By God, you'd better send my Ron home." I remember reading letters with the words searchlights, dogfights and flak. Another when Ronald first trained to be a pilot of being grounded for hedge hopping. Perhaps that was when he retrained as an air gunner and was posted to the 75 Bomber Squadron. I remember when the postmaster brought the missing in action telegram and the agonising wait, then the presumed dead 15th April 1943 notification from the War Office. In my autograph book, Ron wrote a quotation, "If I cannot do great things, I will do small things in a great way." I still have the 1942 Christmas card Ron sent me from England, now a bit tattered, with a message: to save all the threepences from the plum duff till he came home. Ron had two staunch friends here, Ron Vesey, Spitfire pilot, and Ron Milne, Fleet Air Arm, known as the Three Rons. He was our hero. He was our Ron. I was 14 years old then. Now I am almost 89 years old. All mothers the world over must feel agony, as my mother did, of a beloved son, her boy, not returning from war. And I pray that my two sons and daughter return safely from your country, where their grandfather fought and was wounded, and where their Uncle Ronald is buried and being honoured in this commemoration. I would like to say to all the people of your town, thank you for all the care and the maintenance you have taken of these New Zealand airmen's graves, especially our Rons. Kia kahaha, Lorna Young, sister of Ronald.